What's up guys, it's Bumps in the Night, back with a real short video here. Haven't really had much to say, so I haven't really made any in-person videos. Haven't really been buying stuff because times are tough economically speaking, so don't really go thrifting if you don't got money for it, you know what I'm saying? What I have been doing is putting a lot of work into just videos. I'm sure you've noticed at least once a week I churn out a animated podcast video, or at least almost once a week. It just depends on the length of the video and how much I have to animate. So I don't think I'm going to make this week's schedule, but that happens. The reason I'm making this one today in person, although there's much I could talk about, because recently there has been some Goosebumps news with that other podcast that's definitely got more traction than we do, because they do actual podcast things besides read books. You guys might have heard of the Goosebumps crew. I know recently their event was supposed to take place in, I think, Illinois, and something happened and they lost the venue, and now it's been moved over to Ohio, which I know, Ohio. Yeah, that's something that I was interested in, but now that it's changed a bit, I don't know, I still have to do some research on it. I was going to make a video on it, but one day something was canceled, the next day it came back. I follow kind of quick news with the horror burrito, but that was too quick even for me. So at this point, I'll just kind of wait till everything's on the table with that. But anyway, my books. Haven't picked up anything new recently. Until the other day, I got a copy of Fear Street's Super Chiller, Bad Moonlight, which obviously, with a wolf on there, tells us it's about werewolves. So, actually didn't even go find this one. My mom and stepdad were out thrifting, and they went by that one bookshop I showed you before, the book rack, and they sent me a picture. Like, hey, look what they got. And I was like, oh, let me check my books. So I went through, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have that one. Grabbed it for me. So which I'm not a huge fan that the book rack does this, but I'm not hating. But for a whopping $2, I acquired Bad Moonlight. So, havening read it yet. Making room on the shelf as we speak. I had to pull these two out of place. I like them in order. I don't alphabetize my books, but I do them by release number or release date per se. So, if you ran through my Fear Street collection, it goes from the very first one released all the way up until we hit Point Horror. But again, before they were just kind of stacked in the way I thought they should go, I actually got on the wiki and followed the release. So I'm weird like that. Anyway, so it's in pretty good condition. I mean, I wouldn't say it's perfect condition, and it's not a first printing. I think it was a fourth printing. Yeah. So it's a fourth printing, which not the end of the world. Like I said, it's still in pretty decent condition. It's got a little bit of a crease on the spine. It's been read. Let's go in here, and then maybe the next time, I might make one more before it happens, but very soon the venue here behind me changes. It should look similar in the new place because I'm only moving across the hall, but that's happening soon. So just kind of stay focused on the Goosebumps AI and the Goosebumps podcast Can't Be Murdered, because that's really all I got right now. Make sure if you haven't done all the things to do some of those things, and if not, that's okay though. Just remember, I'm your host Bumps in the Night, and reading is a scream.